Okay, I've got some really, really nice books here. Some are funny, some are beautiful, some are parts of series that you might be interested in. The Giller Prize winner last year made a huge, huge stink, largely because the publisher refused to publish more than 500 copies of the book. But it's a gorgeous Vietnam novel about coming home and trying to find yourself again. It's written by a Canadian poet and in small set pieces. And it's a lovely, lovely book. On the other end of the size continuum, we have Moment in the Sun by filmmaker John Sayles, who's going to be here June 1, so don't miss him. This is a large, as you can see, historical novel about the last 3 years of the 19th century and how that affected the United States. You know, the United States at that time was just really feeling its oats, and they had beaten up on Spain in the Spanish-American War. Everybody was going to the Yukon to get rich. Oh, and there are many, many interlocking stories, and he's done a serious amount of homework. And I think you're going to really enjoy this. If you like Doctorow, you're going to like this. Now, Henning Mankell swears this will be his last Kurt Wallander book. Wallander is very old in it. He is losing his memory a little bit. He doesn't have Alzheimer's, but he's starting to be not as good as he once was at his job. And the man he's stalking, The Troubled Man, that's the title of the book, is also old and is also troubled. And so it has a great deal of poignancy to it. Very nicely translated. Anybody who liked any of the other Henning Mankell books is going to just go nuts for this. I get asked most about the David Foster Wallace book, which was published after his death and which was not finished. But it's got so much extraordinary writing in it, and the editor didn't really mess with his prose, which was to his credit. And it's a beautiful book. Don't listen to people who say, "What are you saying? It's a book about people who work at the IRS? That cannot be interesting." Well, it is interesting. It's about the people. It's not necessarily about the IRS, although it has an interesting vision of the IRS. Sam Chang of the Writers' Workshop gave me my first read on it. She was just crazy for it. And here is the funniest book I've seen so far this year, Tina Fey's Bossy Pants. It's funny on every page. It's actually funny in every paragraph, almost in every sentence. And it's also incredibly interesting. It's as funny as David Sedaris, that's all I can say. You're gonna just love it.